Denmark is a small country tucked away in northern Europe, but don't let its size fool you. This nation has a long and fascinating history, incredible cultural traditions, and a lifestyle that many around the world admire. From ancient Viking warriors to fairy tale castles, and from world-famous brands to cozy traditions, Denmark is full of surprises waiting to be discovered. Today, let's explore 10 unique facts about Denmark that reveal what makes this country truly special. When you think of Denmark, the Vikings immediately come to mind. More than 1,000 years ago, these legendary seafarers set sail from Denmark's shores to explore, trade, and sometimes raid across Europe. The Vikings weren't just warriors, though. They were skilled navigators, shipbuilders, and storytellers. Their influence shaped much of northern Europe and even extended as far as North America. Denmark still proudly celebrates its Viking heritage, and you can feel it in the names, myths, and traditions that remain alive today. Denmark might be modern and progressive, but it's also a land of fairy tales, literally. The country is filled with castles, palaces, and historic estates. Some are still used by the Danish royal family, while others are open to the public. Kronborg Castle, for example, is world-famous as the setting of Shakespeare's Hamlet. Walking through these castles is like stepping back in time to an era of knights, kings, and courtly traditions. For such a small country, Denmark has preserved an impressive number of its historic treasures. Year after year, Denmark consistently ranks as one of the happiest countries on Earth. But what's the secret? Many point to something called hygge, a Danish concept that emphasizes coziness, warmth, and enjoying simple pleasures with loved ones. It's about finding happiness in everyday moments, whether it's sharing a meal, lighting a candle, or simply slowing down. Combined with a strong social system, low crime rates, and a focus on community, it's no wonder Denmark has earned this reputation for happiness. Here's a fact that will make both kids and adults smile. Denmark is the birthplace of Lego. In 1932, a Danish carpenter named Ole Kirk Christiansen started making small wooden toys. A few years later, he created the famous interlocking plastic bricks we all know today. Lego quickly became one of the world's most popular toys, sparking creativity and imagination in millions of children around the globe. The company's headquarters is still in Denmark, and fans from around the world travel to visit Legoland in Billund, the hometown of Lego. Denmark is home to the oldest continuous monarchy in Europe and one of the oldest in the world. The Danish royal family has roots going back over 1,000 years, with Queen Margrethe II as the current monarch. What's remarkable is how well Denmark blends its ancient traditions with modern life. The monarchy remains popular among Danes, not just as a symbol of history, but also as a unifying cultural figure. From Viking kings to today's royalty, Denmark's monarchy is a living link to the past. In Denmark, bicycles aren't just a form of exercise. They're a primary mode of transportation. In Copenhagen alone, more than half of the population commutes by bike every day, rain or shine. The city is designed with cyclists in mind, with dedicated bike lanes, traffic lights for bikes, and even bridges built exclusively for cyclists. This bike culture reduces pollution, promotes health, and reflects the Danish commitment to sustainable living. It's a lifestyle that many cities around the world look to as an example. Denmark isn't just the Jutland Peninsula, it's also made up of more than 400 islands, though only around 70 are inhabited. Each island has its own charm and personality. Zealand is home to Copenhagen. Funen is filled with rolling hills and charming villages, and Bornholm is known for its rocky cliffs and smokehouses. The islands are connected by ferries and bridges, making it easy to explore different parts of the country. Whether you want history, culture, or natural beauty, Denmark's islands offer it all. Food in Denmark is more than just sustenance, it's culture. Smørrebrød, the famous open-faced sandwich, is a must-try dish. These sandwiches are often topped with fresh fish, pickled vegetables, cheese, or cold cuts, and they're carefully arranged like edible works of art. Another unique tradition is the Danish love of licorice, especially salty licorice, which can be a bit shocking for newcomers. And of course, we can't forget Danish pastries, though in Denmark they're simply called wienerbrød. Food is an important part of Danish traditions and reflects both history and creativity. Denmark may be small, but it's a giant when it comes to green energy. The country has invested heavily in wind power and now produces a significant portion of its electricity from wind turbines. In fact, Denmark was one of the first countries to build offshore wind farms. Its commitment to sustainability goes beyond energy too. Cities focus on eco-friendly design, waste reduction, and green transportation. This leadership in renewable energy has made Denmark a model for countries seeking a cleaner, greener future. Denmark is the birthplace of one of the greatest storytellers of all time, Hans Christian Andersen. His fairy tales like The Little Mermaid, The Ugly Duckling, and The Emperor's New Clothes have been translated into countless languages and loved by generations around the world. His stories often carry moral lessons wrapped in whimsical, imaginative narratives. Andersen's influence is so strong that you can find statues, museums, and even a theme park dedicated to him in Denmark. It's fair to say that the magic of Denmark lives on through these timeless tales. Denmark may be small in size, but it's big in history, culture, and innovation. From Viking warriors to fairy tale castles, from the simple joys of hygge to global icons like Lego, Denmark offers a mix of tradition and modernity that continues to captivate the world. It's a country where bicycles outnumber cars, where ancient monarchs still play a role in daily life, and where happiness is treated as a national treasure. These 10 unique facts are just the beginning. Denmark's story is one of resilience, creativity, and community. Whether you're drawn by its history, its traditions, or its progressive outlook on life, there's no doubt that Denmark has something special to offer. The more you learn, the more you realize that Denmark is not just another European country, it's a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, creating a nation that's truly one of a kind.